Bueno, pues no veurà què és això, no? Limited to one warranty sense. Aceptamos. Amelia, merci. Merci por el follow. Apli. Very Radio Free Monarch. New game settings. Window full screen, frame rate, audio, está a tope, ¿no? Y audio master, FM, música, voice, display, pastilla. Pantalla, subtítulos, activar, controles, juego. Venga. Nueva partida. Peligro Gorgona. Asesinato en Iridian. Normal. Subtítulos. Mostrar subtítulos. Continuar. Veiem què és això.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Top secret. Junta de accionistas de acción informa de una nave colonial Esperanza. Los confines de la colonia. Es un autorizado en el corredor de salida de Esperanza, nave no identificada. Security Bacon. Mente buena pinta. Es Vernon Wells, estado fugitivo buscado por la Junta de Comunistas de delitos. Hablan de levantar.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists will have to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Atributos. Fuerza en la media. Bueno. Destreza, bueno. Mente. Percepción. Puede ser machine, ¿no? Siguiente. Talentos. Cuerpo a cuerpo. A dos manos.
What I wouldn't pay to see you challenge the chairman to fisticuffs. You could have been a goalie for a tossball team.
Aptitudes. Evasión +1.
You must have had a vivid imagination.
Mujer. Rostro. Vermells. Frente a frente, ojos, tamaño. A la Panky. Creo que sí. ¿Cómo te llamas? Talentos, cuerpo a cuerpo, desbloqueado de talento inicial, siguiente, comencé. ¿Quieres iniciar? Sí.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
S'ha esfumat. No sé si sigues ahí, Amelia. Lobo, te sigo.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Shit, cuentas. Mierda. Y despertó.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Envia que prengui pel sac. Cansat, eh?
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away.
¿En serio?
Not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole
Tendrían que regalar por
squashing
tío.
thing. Nasty way to go.
Una pinta de No Man's Sky, això. Ando, brocha ya, trama, cartel, carillas. A ver. He pillat algo, no sé qué es. Nido asustadizo. Ya está, ¿eh? Ni se te ocurre si van a por mí, ¿eh? Está claro que andarán cuidado.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unfortunate. Seen side effects.
Encara em mataré. Veus? Ha fet mal. I és que com vols que baixi d'aquí dalt?
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Depèn.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Bueno, tenim una pistola. Ja tenim algo. La pregunta és, cap on haig d'anar? Inventario, armadura, mapa. ¿No te zoom? Sí, zoom. Bueno, sin canal. Viaje rápido, hacer zoom, mostrar misiones inactivas. X. Retrucha.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
RB, dilatación táctica. Otra. Tienes nuevos objetos, puedes verlo en el inventario. 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 Diario. Fijar cómo activa. Lo tendrá añadir, mantener 3, 4. Ahora son 2, ¿eh? No tenim gaire clar, eh? Hi ha un fotimer de coses aquí. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . . . . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Maybe
Pirateo y cerrajería. Me falta una per poder obrir. Falta una per obrir la caixa. Però si baixo no pujo, no? I aquella caixa es queda per obrir. Una nau. Y este, Teniente Mercer.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Hem perdut a la Teniente Mercer.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation... You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. The settlement of Edgewater is located nearby. I recommend speaking to the administrator of Edgewater and requesting assistance. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, sí.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Subida a nivel 2. Talentos. ningún. Me falta aquest, no? Dic que era aquest. Una escala.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Reparar o modificar.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them. Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I'd report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm... Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Well,
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me,
Eso.
I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
No has pagat o no has pagat? Vale. Atún.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my... Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Deixem-ho estar. Si cas no la liem parda.
Wish we had some better rations.
Let the moss catch you saying that.
Hostia, la gendarme, tú. Vete a la gendarme.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this addressing the grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's...
Mira, no, si no te l'has de posar, no la posis, eh?
No, està bé, sí.
Sense la llum.
Està bé.
Bueno, deixa'm que t'ho ensenyi.
Està bé.
Posar una mica més
No, ja
dintre,
està, vamos.
però
Ja està,
li he fet...
I a sota aquí també, no?
Li he fet, aquí li he fet una costura que no faltava per poder-la entrar.
Està ràpid.
Miracles en faig, però...
No, tranquil·la.
Sí.
Està bé.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed... I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot... Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we...
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
A ver. Oh, qué pesats.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but the people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trust...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and here...
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a...
Vale, no sé què tinc que fer. Sembla que ja m'he liat de mala manera.
Can't do that. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want... It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it.
Deixa't estar, tonteria, anem per feina, va. Queda algú? Piles.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
We should keep our voices down.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Aquest ja està, no?
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Mirarem, a veure, ja.
Hey. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
Bueno, se pudo conectar.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Don't forget.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self. Incoming! Coming back!
Joder, donen sortit aquesta penya. Vas. Fusil de asalto.
Incoming!
Menos aquí.
Incoming! Here they come!
Break you!
Everyone all right? Okay, gone quiet. Together! Don't
Who goes?
Incoming!
Who goes?
No!
Puntos de talento de algo. O sigui, no puc posar aquí dalt. Cada. Així és una mica raret, Tot s'ha de dir, El van regalar. Jo avui he començat a fer alguna cosa. No sé si me n'arrepentiré. Vale. I com collons baixo jo aquí baix? La porta no es pot obrir. Molt bé, però no em serveix. Tinc una porta que no es pot obrir. No sé què sigui això. No es pot obrir. Cartutxo de bits. No puc piratejar. Com entro aquí? No, però veus? Atrancada.
I'm on my way. Something you need? Something you need?
Yo.
Yeah, huh? I'm going. Sure thing. Sorry, can't do that. Can't do it. Coming.
No. A buscar no sé què de... xeringues, ja. Algo per la peste. Antiguo.
Here we go.
Sembles un romanès.
That's the last of them.
Bàsicament. Que està a tope perquè ja no me la deixa agafar. Això és com el Fortnite. Pam, pam. No és el que tindrà que agafar, però no és aquest. Màquina expendedora. Adrena. Oh, vale. Em sona. Lo de la màquina expandedora em sona. No sé a què. Ah, sí? Per què? Ah, això. Vinga, ja tenim lo de la missió. Ja podem anar a per l'altra missió. Electroganzúa. Electroganzúa. Estem amb aquelles coses ja. Ui, per què t'has aixecat tu? És com lo de... Com lo del canal del DJ. El canal del DJ volen cobrar la meitat. O sigui, per exemple, jo cobro 50 euros algun dia i d'aquells 50 euros me'n fotran la meitat per pagar a la multinacional. Que ara no està clar, però por ahí va. Com se surt aquí? Jo vull sortir d'aquí ara. Vale, s'ha fet de dia. Aquí també ve la història. És música. Que posis l'Spotify. Sí, no, però és igual. És música. Té drets d'autor. Mantisaur examined. No sé si ens ha pagat, aquest o no.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple eggs?
Vale. A l'altre pago. A l'altre pago. Pequeño asunto. Estaba el barber. Aquí está el barber. Guardia.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
No podem robar. No podem robar. La parte de atrás. Está la parte de atrás.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
Està pagat, xato.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Me quedan 2. Me cobra. I un d'aquests... a baix. Au, vinga. Tío. Estic per anar a buscar un got d'orxata, És que està dintre. Està dintre. No, fora. No? Ay, se ha matado. Se ha matado. És que per aquí no puc passar. Haig de passar.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the... Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Vale. Otra. Sembla ja està, no?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to... I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Hey, Miss... Lovely to see you about, Miss...
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Cuídate y anem a... Hágase la electricidad. Venga. Allá. La la peña.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
¿Qué es esto?
I'm ready for this. That's gotta hurt.
¿Otra? ¿Seguro? Morat. Ahora, tío.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right?
Been keeping... Something I can do? You run into any trouble? Reliable? And I'll buy you...
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I think she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
En un futimé. Oh, está a tope. Què trobarem?
You can see the whole world from here.
Morir del volcán. Anem aquí i ens morim. Os! Estic en un fotimer.
I'm ready for this. Nice hit.
Ja està. Tot el camp. Saben res. Tiene la mecanoide.
Hey, here we go. Nice one. Fantastic. Everyone all right? I always wanted to poke around in here.
Ese no sé si podrem entrar, no? Que no hi ha porta. la porta. Serà complicat. Serà complicat.
Nicely done.
Pinta que és per aquí.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophical... Aegea what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got... Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but... Well, look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us... No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just...
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's... Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you... Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Ara què faig? No robaràs. Perdó. Està la sortida. Mira, mira. Terminal de control. És on està, no? On hi havia els...
Ambos necesitan la carta esposa de ella, así como la carta de espíritu.
gone quiet.
Vale, hem d'entrar aquí, no? Pinta que això serà per aquí. Vidre. No podem saltar. I podem entrar.
Processing. Sweeping the area.
Yep, be right over.
No, no pots obrir. I saltar una ganzúa. Un no sé què.
Halt. Beginning activity.
Joder.
Please pay your gravesite fees.
Joder. Entrar. Hi ha penya. Vale, centinela. Màquina expendedora.
The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Clinics beginning. Hearing queued security actions.
Molt ràpid, tio.
The control room should be off to the right. Hope we're doing the right thing. That's the last of them!
Rector de desvío.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Está complicado.
Security mark located. Adjusting. Aiming system failure.
Okay, keep it quiet. I'm keen. All together. Let's get past that armor.
Levantad.
Okay, keep it quiet.
No serveix de gaire aquesta.
I'm making good. Searching for unauthorized.
Everyone all right?
Oh, el problema és que no deixa anar res. No desmunta.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Security patrol.
I made it!
Dispara. ¿Hay alguien por ahí?
Want to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Bueno, esta, ¿no? ¿Aquí? ¿Qué pinta? No sé. Escapa aquí. ¿Qué tal? ¿Ya has vuelto?
Sí, ya volví.
Ya volví.
Ya volví. Después de todo esto. He pensado que no volví, ¿no?
Onyx security patrol. Searching for unauthorized person.
¿Entra? No estás. Joder.
¿Estás jugando PC o estás jugando Fortnite?
¿Cómo?
¿Estás jugando?
No lo sé. War... no sé qué. No sé qué es. Uno que me regalaron.
¿Te gusta el World? Vale.
Sí.
No sé de qué es, pero...
Where'd you go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the
¿Qué
veil?
més? Què més? Cap aquí. Ah, vale. I és on l'hem palmat.
Onyx sweeping.
Here they go!
Security patrol initiated. Investigating.
I...
Me ha pillado haciendo para irme. Quería irme desde el YouTube, pero no me ha dejado.
Això on és? Val?
Auriculares más.
Celeste. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
No sé si ho hem fet bé, si ho hem fet malament, no en tinc ni idea. I ara on hem d'anar?
Por fin. Me dejó.
You're not real. You're not real.
Ja som capaços de sortir d'aquí. Que és un problema passat, no?
A veces demasiado alto, otras demasiado bajo. Aprende a controlar mejor los tiros. Cuanto más tiempo uses la opción de tirar, más potente será el tiro que hagas, más lejos y alto llegará el balón.
I per on surto?
Demasiado lejos y alto. Cuanto menos tiempo uses la opción de tirar, menos potencia tendrá el tiro, por lo que será más fácil de parar. Mantén pulsado la opción de tirar para darle la potencia ideal según la distancia a la portería. Vaya, inténtalo una vez más. A un tiro perfecto. Sigue jugando e inténtalo de nuevo.
Go away, Phantom!
Això va a baix.
El fútbol es un juego rápido.
Cada
La opción de sprintar hará que la jugadora corra a su máxima velocidad
a baix.
pero controlar el balón se vuelve más complicado.
A dalt.
Sprintar también reduce la precisión de los tiros y los pases.
A dalt. Hem sortit, hem sortit. Aquí. Queda una.
Recuperar el balón a veces puede ser complicado.
Oh, searching.
No, 23 de 54, no sé què és, però n'hi ha un fotimer. És per aquí. No estem encara. Què haig de fer? Desvia el suministro central. Crea mensaje. Em falta. Judson. Totals. 51.
Once we do this, there's no going... Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
No.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's Plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Coge el regulador. Ara ve quan es destrossa l'altre, no? No tinc ulls. Pam, pam, pam. Tindria que reenganxar, no? Entrada per aquí, per tant és per allà. No! Hem anat a entrar dintre. Collons està sortida. Està aquí. No és. No, perquè no era. Central. Hi ha dues portes. Ara, vinga. Som-hi. Aquí malament. Aquesta porta de bitxos. Altre costat. Ahora es con el rabento al tío, ¿no? Cantina. ¿Eh? Thompson, ¿cómo estás?
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to... I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question. That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted. Apologies won't give us our lives back. But for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
What was that?
Watch out!
Put it down!
Mario. Y aquí nivell 4, nivell 3. 4, no. No, no. Quatre. No. 7. primer que tenía en café, ¿no? Nada, nada. Cómo mato.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I? And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. Yes! I mean, Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Va, tira cap amunt.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of a... Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Ja, provar ara ja. Passa. Sortim volant. O sigui, això pot ser la part bona.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable... How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly... What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're... By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll... Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of the board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to...
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a...
Tierra 2, un idílico planeta. Nandana, laboratorio de química. Están aquí, ¿no?
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of... Take care.
Com vaig aquí ja?
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Cap. How can I... Goodbye.
Can we talk?
Tinc diferents persones.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my work.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board rep. His office is located along the starboard wall of the... Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board... If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone... You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any... Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and it... Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help? Be seeing you.
Com que no serà gran, això, saps?
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated...
This
is Halcyon News.
Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelance? Oh no. I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. How? Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional. Be my guest? Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? Ask away. What? Indeed. And an apprehension of this caliber would be tremendous for my career. I would say... just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons.
Dime.
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think? No, I'm sorry. I really can't. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never... So you'll need to get my seal back from her. That's the long and short. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way...
Igual, perquè ho han de fer-ho tot. O sigui que...
I'm not going anywhere, you hear?
You here for a particular reason? Or did the... Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his real light in the wallet, too. He still owes... Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help. Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along... She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And you've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay. The more we got the corpse fight. Don't forget to come find old Gladys. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something.
No sé què per la nau era, no?
This is Halcyon.
Hey there.
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew. Gotta hand it to you, boss. Yes, I absolutely. Just give me a shot. That's all. Wow. Thanks, boss.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Von... Certainly, Captain. As you... LB...
Dale.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Make yourself at home, Captain. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
The old rest and go. With all the luxury and comfort of a shipping
Have you had a mo? You don't hurry. Depends. What do you... See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous beach. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna... Anything else, dear? Yes, dear. Suit. Yes. Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from. And ferret out some taste. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you. Anytime.
Rizzo and Ranger One. Out to chase the rainbow.
Pues, si aconsegueix una allà.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
Això és un
No guards, huh?
espai
I like
en tota regla.
Something chewed clear through that armor.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Eran tots dos, saps?
Hey, is that gunfire?
Hey.
Was that supposed to be the living quarters? Seemed about as livable as a coffin.
The ventilation shaft runs from the
Processing data.
I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be on fire.
Jackass is incoming!
I'm going.
Terminarla. Ay. Hòstia, un salta. Adéu-siau. Merci per passar.